was very physical first half, and I thought the way we closed the first half was a very important part of the game. And we got some great play from our bench with some key guys in some foul trouble that didn't play the minutes they normally play. And but overall, a terrific team win for us.
Rick, first for you and then your players. You mentioned the end of the first half. What do you think went so well for you all defensively heading into halftime, early into the second half? And then,
well, I think the mindset, you know, we've always built our program on that, you know, trying to really defend people. We've got guys that are competitive, that understand they've got to do a great job, not only with our team concept, but with their individual matchups. And, but it was both teams. You have to really give a lot of credit to Butler too with their defense, because it was a hard fought physical game. It really was.
Well, for me, we just knew that, you know, the first thing when we come to the game was defense. That's what we hang our hat on, you know, and that's what we're known for. So we knew if that dropped, everything else would drop. So we knew coming in that defense was going to be an important part. Defense and rebounding was going to be an important part to win this game. And then everything just connected from there.
To me, same thing. I think defense is really important for us as a program. And I think more in the second half, like Coach said, it was more of a mentality thing. And I think in the second half too, we got the rhythm. And I think the most important thing we got to do is let the defense dictate our offense. And I think that's what happened in the second half. I think that we got the rhythm on defense, and that's what got us going on offense.
And then, Rick, one last one. Do you feel like fatigue played an issue for them at all? They've had a pretty short rotation throughout the season. They were missing.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Was fatigue an issue at all, do you think, for them? They had a pretty tight rotation, and they've been.
Yeah, I would think that it played a little bit of role into it, because, you know, we do have depth that we're excited to use. And I do think that, and, you know, we do want to push pace too. And then what we ask our guys to do is hard, you know, because we want to play with a up tempo on offense, but defensively, we know that we can put people in long possessions and have to play it out. That's tough. But yet, the fact that we've got the bench that we have, I do think it played a little bit of a factor in the game.
Santiago, what you got rolling with the 3-pointers during the 17-1 run that blew the game open? What got you going on the perimeter? You also had a steal and a run out as well.
I think what got me going was my teammates, no doubt. I think the energy that they brought on the defensive end, I think it's just something contagious that gets everybody going. And then knowing that coaches and also my teammates trust me shooting the ball. And yeah, I think everybody on my team was the main reason for me getting it going.
Rick, you guys, you were talking about defense a little bit. Like the end of the first half was 5 minutes without a field goal. And then during the 17-1 run, it was, I think, 7 minutes without a field goal. Kind of what did you like best about the way you guys defended today?
Well, you know, I do think we were pretty in tune with our scout report. I thought the coaches, again, did their job in terms of preparing these guys with their scout report. But also, I think that the fact that we have the ability to switch, and we got some guys that can make what we call fix-it plays when we do. And again, they screen, they cut hard. And we really started getting to the glass, cleaning it up there, only giving them one shot at it. But I just think the fact that we can help each other, you know, when teams run good stuff and you get clipped a few times, but the fact that, again, you can fix it is a mark of what I think that we're capable of doing.
The other thing I wanted to ask you is about Josiah Jordan, James. Was that sort of an unexpected thing today with the soreness?
No, we felt coming in that, you know, we knew he wasn't going to be available today, and we'll wait and see. He'll be questionable tomorrow. We'll decide.
Kind of a day-to-day.
Yeah, day-to-day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, Rick, what did you like about what Julian gave you in the second half? And then it seemed like late in the first half when the offense wasn't clicking, you made a more concerted effort to go inside and have guys get to the line. Was that part of the plan there?
It was. And again, I thought Julian took some big steps tonight. I think Jonas did too. I mean, it was a really physical game, and probably the most physical game Julian's ever played in. And I mean, it was really physical. And the fact that I think he took some big steps tonight. And yeah, when we weren't making shots, obviously we want to play inside out. I think that's where we are right now as a team, trying to figure out when to shoot the ball. But when guys like Santi and Tyreek, Zakai, those guys get looks, they've got to take them because it's first of all, Santi doesn't get many. I mean, he's so guarded so differently than most guys. They don't want to leave him, and so he has to work not only what he's doing on the defensive end, but what he does on the offensive end as well, just trying to get open. And he does a great job of getting his teammates open too. But yeah, we do think that we've got the ability to post some different guys, and now we got to do a better job making free throws.
Rick, was that offensive spurt in the second half some of the best offense y'all have been through so far in terms of the flow of it? And I guess for Santi, how good was it to see that first one go down as part of that run?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do think we're a good offensive team, but we've had no rhythm to our season so far. Play a game, off a week, we haven't played in a week until tonight, and knowing that you're coming here to play 3 games, it's not like we're able to do what we would normally like to do once we get a routine down. Yes, I mean, Santi, I mean, he's been around. He, like I said, he gets going. I don't think there's any question. Not just Santi, but we've seen Tyreek get going, and we've had some, it really this really reminded me a lot of the Michigan State scrimmage in the fact that it was so physical in that scrimmage, and then all at once we were able to erupt there in the second half, and we just think we'll just do what we do, practice the way we practice, believe in what we're doing, and we'll find a way to generate enough offense to win if we can guard consistently like we're capable of.
Yes, me. I think I kind of already answered that question. It's definitely my teammates that got it going. It's just something contagious, and also I think when other guys also get it going, like Tyreek shooting it, creates a lot more space for everybody else. C got it going as well. Big man got it going inside. We got Shaq caught into the rim many times too. So I just think and that plus the defensive end, that everybody just is locked in, and you can feel the energy from everyone. I think that's when we are at our best, and that is just something contagious for everyone.
Rick, just what'd you see from Jonas there towards the end of the first half, and Jahmai as well, to kind of help spark that run going into the locker room?
Well, I was just sitting here looking at the stat sheet and just saw when Jahmai's on the floor, he's a plus 32 when he's on the floor. Jonas, plus 18. And I thought Jonas, we in our defensive package, we switched some, he switched out. We out of bounds situations, we went to what we call a hot alignment where he could end up on a guard. And I thought he really worked hard. Jahmai came in and does what we need him to do. I mean, he's going to guard. He's going to stick his nose in there. He's going to give us extra possessions. And those two guys were really key. And I thought, again, Zakai came in tonight. I thought his energy was contagious too. But we're going to need them all again tomorrow because it's a quick turnaround, and we've got to come back and do it again, try to do it again better.
Coach, the first half defense, was that kind of what you were talking about, the opposite of Colorado, where you did not let the shots not fall and affect the effort on that end of the court?
Yeah, again, I mean, when you're not making shots, I mean, it's obvious as a player, you want to make shots, especially, you want to feel like you're doing it. But when you get lost in the game, and we tell our guys defensively like they did, and a lot of things happen. The ball, you can break it loose and get out in the open court. A lot of different things can happen. And when you play as hard as they play, it's sometimes it's difficult to come down and get a flow on offense because we're putting teams in long possessions often. And then we expect our guards to do a lot of different things. We expect everybody to do a lot of different things, but we want to be a team that on nights when we're not making shots, we know we can find a way to win basketball games. And we do know that there are going to be some nights when we're going to really put it all together. And that's exciting to think about it. We just got to keep getting to that point. But hopefully we're going to come out of this tournament with a little more rhythm because we haven't had a chance to really get that rhythm that we know that we can play with yet. All right, thank you guys.